looking good. She's looking good. She's looking good. Hi, you guys. My name is Monica Wright, and welcome to my first part of my skincare series. You guys, I really am so excited to discuss this with you guys. Once like I said before in my introduction video, I have always suffered through acne since I can remember. My first breakout was when I was in the 3rd grade, and it was a very kind of like traumatic experience for me because I'm like, oh my God, I am in the 3rd grade, and you know how kids can be a little bit cruel and stuff like that. You know, I'm skin all broke out and all that type of stuff. And that made me kind of have a complex growing up because, you know, it's different. It's different having acne because it's actually on your face. Like, people see you, and the first thing they see, of course, is your face, and you're like, oh my God, is she talking to me? Is he talking to me? Or does he see this big old pimple on my face? Like, oh my God, I cannot even deal. Those were the type of conversations I would have within myself because of my lack of confidence, because of my acne. I have tried so many different things. I went to dermatologists, numerous of them. I tried different medicines. I've tried different creams, different cleansers, and it just wouldn't work for me. Now, I did eventually take a drastic measure, and that was I got on Accutane when I was in college, and I was so excited about that because that was the first time I actually saw something really change my skin in a better. But since Accutane, my skin has done pretty well, but as I got older, I would have breakouts here and there, especially because when I moved out here to California, my skin just went crazy. I broke out so bad, and I was like, what is going on? I don't understand this. And that caused me to kind of do a little bit of research, look at videos, like, what am I doing wrong? Like, Lord, like, I don't want my skin to look bad. And especially because I am a makeup artist. Like, putting makeup on women and doing all this type of stuff, this is my job. And I felt like, and I still to this day, how can I make someone else look beautiful when I don't even feel like beautiful me? I don't feel like I look beautiful. Like, I've always been told I was a pretty girl and da. But deep down inside, people know you can't tell me what I don't feel inside. When I feel like I'm not cute, when I feel like I'm having a struggle, and that was because of my acne. And going back to what I was saying about my Accutane, taking that medicine really changed my life because I've always been an outgoing person, but that was held in the inside because of my insecurity with my skin. Taking the Accutane gave me that boost of confidence. I was able to kind of like come out of my shell and be this nice, fun little butterfly that you see right now. That girl has always been inside of Monica, inside of me. And I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited to express that with people because I've always really been into fashion. I've always been into makeup. Makeup was always my thing, but I was like, how am I going to put makeup on this horrible skin of mine? So fast forward to today. Over the past 9 months, I have been trying different things, and I came up with a regimen. Now, they're all different. Products, but some that I hold dear to me. But some of them, and they're not that expensive too. Like, they're kind of like on the less expensive spectrum. Depends on what you may think may be expensive or not. All I know is I'm not spending $50 as a dermatologist for a copay. These products are over the counter. I can buy them myself. They're accessible, and I don't have to worry about going to the doctor to even get it. So that's why I want to share this with you guys, because this has been a very long journey. I turned 29 in like 2 weeks, and on my 29th birthday, honey, although COVID is kind of like messing everything up, but I can say on my 29th birthday, I am finally happy with my skin. I know what to do. I know what products I can use to keep it controlled. And I want to share that with you guys. Now, disclaimer, I am not an esthetician and I am not a dermatologist. I'm telling you guys my experience, my journey, on what I've used. Now, you could use these products if you want to, but I would say definitely do research on your own and see what's worked for your skin. And unfortunately, like I said, I'm 29 years old and I finally found a regimen for my skin. And it took a lot of trial and error, but I am happy with it and I just can't wait to share it with you guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the products I'm going to use. Well, the products that I use to keep my skin looking like this. Because baby, you see this? Honey, do you see this? Do you see? She looks beautiful. And although I do have makeup on, but guess what, honey? My canvas, honey, looks nice and very well put together. Because when it comes to makeup, the most important part to making your skin look good is skin care. No, excuse me. It's skincare. I never forget when I first got into makeup, I was like, I don't know what, I probably growing up, people thought, you know, I was never really schooled on the proper measurements of actually taking care of your skin. It didn't happen until I actually got into makeup and learning in cosmetics and learning steps you could take to make your skin look the way it does. So I am so thankful for that. But skincare is the most important thing that you could do when it comes to having a nice, flawless makeup, especially you putting foundation on your skin, okay? So the very first thing, because I do have on makeup, I want to let you guys know what I actually put on my skin to actually remove the makeup off my skin. So we'll start with that. So you guys, I do not use Neutrogena wipes on my skin, and that's because for some reason, whatever that's inside of those Neutrogena wipes breaks me out. I've tried different kinds. I've tried the one for sensitive skin. I've tried different brands of the makeup wipes, and they just do not work for me. Now, I know people use them all the time, and kudos to them, but it just does not work for me. So instead, I use coconut oil. And I can get it from the grocery store, Walmart, Amazon. I use coconut oil, and I found, because it's a natural product, and although it gets a little bit of messy, it removes my makeup and it also adds that boost of hydration to my skin. And honey, ever since I've been using this coconut oil, I've noticed I don't really break out in little fine bumps. Now, just to give you a little background of my acne, I have cystic acne. And that's just like almost like the worst kind of acne to have, because it's not really surface acne. It actually is under your skin and it actually hurts really bad. My acne is hereditary. I get it from my mom's side of the family, and like I said before, I've come to learn to deal with it. But just a little backstory of what type of acne that I have. I don't really have like your normal little small little bumps here. I have cystic acne, and it's under my skin. You can actually see a little bit of scarring I have right in here, and this is from years ago of me actually breaking out. Because when I had my breakouts, it wouldn't be just one pimple. It would be like 2 or 3, and it'd be kind of like in clusters. And because of that, it was under my skin, and whenever I would pick with my skin and kind of make it go away, it just created scarring for me. So right here in my chin, I have a lot of scarring, and I have a little scarring like here on my nose right here. But the Accutane that I use, it kind of cleared up all of that, which I'm grateful for. So now whenever I have my breakouts, which is kind of rare, I might get a little pimple here and there. Like I think I broke up right here on my forehead the other day, and that's because of my cycle came on. And I rather deal with a small little thing than deal with like the cluster of pimples that I used to get. So I'm thankful for that. Okay, so once I use my coconut oil, I use my micellar water. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the micellar water for Garnier, I use all 3 of them. They have one for sensitive skin, oily skin, and all skin types. I use all of them. it works for my skin. So what I do is I'll get those little cute little hand size cotton swabs. I get it from Walmart or Target, and I dip it in my coconut oil. Once I wipe my skin off complete with that, I will go in with my micellar water, and I will actually do my first cleansing with the micellar water. I will clean my skin really, really good with the micellar water, and it kind of breaks down the oil, and it gets me prepared for my next step of cleansing. You guys, because I wear so much makeup, I kind of like double, triple cleanse my skin, and that's because of the makeup. And one thing I can tell you guys, I used to be so hard-headed. I would probably come home from work and tired, and before I said, no, let me just lay down. Let me just sit down for a minute before I take a shower. Honey, when I sit down, honey, before I know it, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I still have my work clothes on and makeup on my face, which is a big no, you guys. Y'all don't go sleep with your makeup. Don't do that. I learned the hard way, and honey, my skin will let me know that, girl, you didn't cut up, baby, and I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. Honey, my skin showed me, baby, because I had broke out 2 or 3 days later, and it was just like all just toe up. I was like, Monica, you know better, girl. And honey, I know better, but I was just being bad. I was being bad. So after my first start of cleansing, I go in with the micellar water. Next I use M61 Power Cleanser. Now, y'all, this cleanser is the truth for me. Now, retail value, this cleanser is $38. It's a little bit on the pricey side, but it works for me. This actually is the Power, it says Power Spot Cleanse, clarifying 3% sulfur acne treatment facial cleanser. This is what it is. It's made for blemish prone skin. It has salicylic acid in it. It has sulfur in it. So you know what sulfur and acne kind of helps. Sulfur helps dry down the pimple. A lot of people make sulfur masks until you put it on your skin, and kind of like if you have a breakout, you could put the sulfur mask on your skin, and it's supposed to kind of like dry out the pimple and make it kind of shrink in size. So I use this twice a day in the morning and night. I also have another cleanser from Shiseido, but it's okay, but I find that I didn't bring it with me because I'm out of it, and over the past 2 or 3 months, I just been using this one by itself, and I'm liking the way it makes my skin feel. It cleanses my skin really, really good. Now, you guys, the thing about sulfur, it dries your skin out, so you got to make sure that you actually go back in moisturizing. So when I take my makeup off, like I said before, the coconut oil gives it kind of the moisture barrier to my skin, so it doesn't completely dry me out. But you gotta just make sure, because if that cleanser is so powerful, it dries my skin out so much that I have to make sure I really, really hydrate my skin. And just before I even go more into my regimen, you guys, a big misconception when it comes to acne prone skin is I don't need to moisturize my skin. It's because the moisturizer has oil in it. It's just too much. Well, you guys, actually, by not moisturizing your skin, you're actually making it worse. Now, there's different forms of moisturizing. I would probably say if you're combination to oily prone skin, make sure you find a moisturizing gel, because the moisturizing cream will be too much active ingredients to make you break out. But there are some people who have acne prone skin, but they're also dry. So those are kind of like those weird, like I said, acne is so crazy. Those are kind of those weird moments when you have to kind of like teeter and do some trial and error to find the right cleanser and right moisturizer for your skin. Because if you're dry, you want to make sure you find a good moisturizing cleanser and also a good moisturizer for your skin as well too, but it's something that's not too active as well, because you do have acne, you don't put all those ingredients to your skin to aggravate your skin and make your skin break out. Honey, it's just too much. See, that's why I'm not a dermatologist, honey, and an esthetician, because that ain't my field. My field is make you look cute. But I just want to show you guys what I be using to make my skin look like this. So if you one of those people who have like those kind of like really tricky type of acne things going on, then I would say that, honey, go make your appointment with the doctor and see what you guys can do. But also do your research, because sometimes I feel like sometimes the doctors, I don't know, I feel like they didn't really listen to me when I was telling them, so they just kept on trying to like show me their products. But that's just my experience. I don't want to do no type of bashing on dermatologists and estheticians, but make sure you do your research and find a good one that works for you. All right, so once I cleanse my skin, I would tone my skin. So you guys, okay, so I have been like, there are some people who don't tone their skin at all. Toners are here and go for people. It's you do, you don't. To me, toning my skin is an extra another form of cleansing, because like I said before, I wear makeup and I gotta make sure my skin is clear. So I don't really use a traditional toner. I use actually water to tone my skin. So this right here is beauty water. My mom's friend has one of those little filtration systems for her faucet, and it breaks down alkaline water, acidic water, and beauty water. And this beauty water I've been using for quite some time. It works for my skin, you guys. Think about it. I have to keep it in a dark bottle and put it under my my cabinet to keep it nice in a dark place because of the activeness of the beauty water inside of it. Y'all, this toner, I use it as a toner, but this really saved my skin, because I've used so many different type of toners. I guess it had so many different active ingredients inside of it that it was just, my skin was kind of like overload. And I think because this is a beauty water, it was a gentle way of still cleansing my skin, but then also adding hydration to it. I can't explain it, you guys. Like I said, I'm not an esthetician, I'm not a dermatologist, and I'm sure not a scientist to go deeper into what this particular one does for me. But the beauty water, to my understanding, is just a nice little astringent you can use on your skin to help add back moisture and help cleanse your skin. And this works for me, you guys. And if you want, I would say you to try it to see what you think about it. And this is bomb. I got a gallon of it up under my sink, and honey, I'm not ever going back to a toner. Now, I used to use witch hazel. Witch hazel is a really good substitute if you want to try something. But I would probably say, yeah, the beauty water is a thing for me. I really like it. All right, so next, after I tone my skin, I use a serum. This serum, okay, so at first I thought, serums, I'm not using a serum, like this is stupid, it's extra money for no reason. You guys, this is the first over-the-counter serum that I've used that works for my skin. It does not aggravate my skin. It gives me moisture. It gives me hydration. And it even helps smooth out my skin. And I was like, no. I remember my friend Roxy, who I worked with at the counter. She's a Shiseido beauty advisor. And she told me about this. And I was like, Roxy, my skin is breaking out. I don't know what to do. And she said, Monica, mi amor, come and try this. Let me give you a sample. I was like, Roxy, I don't want to try no more over-the-counter stuff, because I'm just going to stick to my dermatologist, because every time I try something different, it always breaks me out. And I was just like, this ain't it. She gave me a sample, and I promise you guys, I have never been back since. So this right here, the Ultimate, is a power concentrate serum. It has multiple vitamins in it. It helps firm and smooth and hydrate your skin. You guys, this right here, I would take on an island with me. I don't play about this right here. This right here, I love it. It works for my skin. I notice a difference when I don't use it. I kind of did like a little experiment. I'm like, let me see if it really works. Let me go a week without using it. And honey, I noticed a difference when we're not using this. And it is a bomb. It's the Shado Ultimune Power Infusing Concentrate. This is bomb. Now this right here, this size, it's $140. Now they also have a smaller size. It come in 3 sizes, I think. The first size is like $60. The next size up is like $90. This right here, I think is $140. This is bomb. And you guys, I said to myself, like, Monica, you just spent $50 at a dermatologist for your copay. And I would go on my routine like every 3 to 6 months, depending on. I was faithful at the dermatologist, honey. I'd rather spend $140 and have a product that works for my skin than to keep on going back giving people my money and they just ain't telling me nothing. So I would say, you guys, whenever you have a chance, go to the beauty counter if they have Shiseido there, because there's certain brands, there are certain stores who don't carry Shiseido. If they have a Shiseido brand and you want to find a really good serum, this is it. This Shiseido serum changed my life, you guys. Get a sample from the beauty advisor and see if you like it. Make sure it doesn't break you out or anything. I doubt it though, because this right here is tested on people who have irritable skin, like irritated skin. This is tested on those type of people, and I can say this is bomb. I love it. Can't nobody tell me nothing about it. I love it. And because I love the serum so much, I have the moisturizer. Shiseido, this right here is just your standard Energy Essential Moisturizer from Shiseido. It's gel because my skin is combination oily. So I can't use the cream because my skin is just too active and it actually breaks me out. But this moisturizer is so good, you guys. It helps hydrate my skin. And these two together, oh my God, bomb.com. Amazing. And because I love the moisturizer so much, y'all, I had to get the eye cream. This eye cream is the Benefiance eye cream. Although I'm 29, but honey, let me tell you something. You gotta start young. Start young, baby. Because you want to be 39, 49 and say, oh my God, I got wrinkles over my eye. Baby girl, you ain't never too young for no skincare. Baby, go on start. If you're 12, go on start moisturizing your skin, baby. If you're 3, go on start doing it because you want to make sure you have that nice smooth skin, baby. Don't wait while it's too late now. Because it's a preventative measure. Now, when you in your 40s and you see them little lines going, my baby girl, what you been using? Nothing. You should have been using it in your 20s. I'm just saying. All right, you guys. So that's basically it. But I do have some more. I have 2 other products that I've used. So I do use a vitamin E oil. Now, people say, why you put oil on your skin? Honey, let me tell you something. I'm old school. I use vitamin E, and I also use a vitamin C serum, and sometimes I use my my turmeric mask to kind of help with blemishes and stuff like that. But normally I use my vitamin E oil, and I put it on every night. It just helps add the extra hydration to my skin, and I love it. And it also helps with the darkness. So vitamin E oil and my vitamin C serum, which I'm currently out of right now, so I didn't show you guys. But you guys, I just use any type of vitamin C. The last thing I finally used, this right here is called moringa oil. This right here is a natural anti-inflammatory oil. So whenever I have a breakout, I'll put on my, I forgot one thing. don't have it, but you guys, what is it? What brand is that? What brand is that? Mario Badescu has a drying lotion. It's really good. I'll use that to, like, if I have like a little small little pimple, if I'm like in like a dire need of having that pimple gone. But mostly I use my moringa oil. I use this every night. This right here is an anti-inflammatory oil. So whenever you have your breakout, it actually just keeps it just Lord, I can't even thank y'all. This particular oil actually dries out the pimple. And it's natural and I love it. It's not really chemically based, but it's a very natural ingredient. It works for my skin. It keeps my skin nice and moisturized. And it also does a job for me too. So I put this on every night. Since I've been using this moringa oil, I've noticed how smooth my skin looks. Now, you guys, like I said before, I do not have perfect skin. In my next video, I'm going to show you guys actually what my skin looks like unfiltered, without any makeup on. And I'm going to show you guys how I take off my makeup in the next video I'm going to make. I love that moringa oil. I think my mom's friend told her about it, and hence mom told me about it, and I was like, oh, let me try it and see if it works for me. And I ain't never been back. I love it. I'm going to insert some pictures of how I used to look when I was in high school and stuff like that, of how my skin looked and stuff like that. You guys, I am so happy with my skin now. I used to hate my skin so much, and it's so crazy when you look back at it. I was like, you know what? Like, I just hated my skin. I was like, why me? Like, why does my skin look like this? I knew why. I mean, I got it was hereditary, but I'm like, like, I want to be done with this. Like, how can I could never be that confident girl to do anything. And it's so funny how I feel like my skin kind of, I know subconsciously I let my skin hold me back on a lot of things I could have done, like in junior high and high school and stuff like that, because I was not confident enough to do it. And to the people out there who suffer the same thing I suffer, I would just say, you guys, you are beautiful and love the skin that you in. And it took me a long time to love the skin that I was in, and especially now that I'm gonna show you guys my next video of how I look without any makeup on. Child, a few years ago, you could not pay me to do that, to show you guys how I look without makeup on. Child, that's how far I've come, you guys. Because let me tell you something. If you don't love yourself, who gonna love you? Nobody, baby. Honey. Because you can't tell me nothing about Monica. Can't nobody tell me nothing about Monica. And you guys, it's so funny. It took me a long time to have this confidence about myself, honey. Because I'm like, honey, a supermodel could come up to me and say, oh my God, I'm like, baby, you ain't my type, boo. Go on with that. Go on with that, baby, because I'm a queen. Oh, y'all see that? Ooh. Yeah. All right. You guys, I really enjoyed doing this video. I'm going to edit it a little bit, but I'm just showing you guys who I am. It's going to be whatever, but I am so excited to show you that I've showed you guys what I use on my skin, and just those few things, which is not really that much, change my, oh, you guys, I can't believe I forgot about the most important thing. Y'all, it's your diet. I also changed my diet too. I don't do nothing with no dairy. I used to love milk. Honey, I used to drink milk by the glass. Honey, you can't pay me to drink no milk because that broke me out. Those dairy products and that cheese, it is not my friend. And I learned the hard way. I was like, Lord, I think I made some mac and cheese for I made a mac and cheese dish for Thanksgiving or something, and my mac and cheese is good. And my skin was like looking like it is right now. And I ate mac and cheese probably like, you know, a few days in a row. You guys, a few days later, my skin was toe up from the mac and cheese. I drink a lot of water because you are what you eat. So I'm not saying completely change your diet, but I'm saying, you guys, make sure you drink a lot of water. And I know y'all like, people always say that, but baby, it is true. You are what you eat. So I would say, if you pay attention to what you eat, if whatever you put, if you eat a lot of greasy foods or stuff like that, and if you notice whenever you eat that, a few days later you break out, then that's 9 times out of 10, that's the culprit. And no matter what you put on top of your skin, it's not gonna matter because of that's inside of your body. So be very mindful of that. So be mindful of what you eat. I drink a lot of water, and I don't do much of dairy. I may have cheese here and there or some ice cream here and there, but best believe, honey, I'm drinking a lot of water to diffuse that. Cause you know, honey, when we have family cookouts and on holidays, I'm going to eat my mac and cheese. That's not gonna not happen. I'm still gonna eat it, but I ain't gonna eat that much of it, but I'm still gonna get me a small little portion, because normally I get me a little, you know, two servings of it. Now I just give me one, okay? Because the mac and cheese ain't my friend. It ain't my friend. It's the devil. It's the devil. It ain't working. So, you guys, I enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on my next video when I actually take off my makeup and show you how I get ready for bed and what I do on my skin. So I am so excited, you guys. I committed to myself to be more visible for you guys and to show you my journey. And I'm going to hold myself accountable with that. Also, you guys, if you see this video, please comment down below what you want to see from me. I'm gonna do a live model to show you how you can like put makeup on acne prone skin. So I'm excited. I'm really excited about that, because I'm really excited. I'm really excited about that, to show you guys that, honey, you can still look good even with, you know, either with your circumstances or how your skin look, baby. Because, honey, makeup is for everybody. It's just not for the people who have so-called flawless skin, baby. Okay? Not at all. So I will keep in touch with you guys. Keep in touch. I'll see you guys next time. Okay? All right. You guys be safe. Stay beat. And remember, baby, can't nobody tell you that you ain't no bad bee. Okay? Nobody. Don't know if you got a girl. Don't mean to disrespect, but once of you rule my world. All right. I even dream of you, I swear.